So basically we've got the Tjilbruki story, and Tjilbruki, he was known as the fire stick maker, and he also had a story where he was tracking the emus down to Mudvunga, down to the north, and in doing so he crossed paths with his nephews, and because of law, the emu that he was tracking belonged to him, but his nephew had killed it, and so he shared it, but the other nephews took on upon the law without speaking to Tjilbruki, and killed their brother. And so then Tjilbruki carried his nephew along the coastline, and wherever he cried, water springs arose, being Kawi. And then when he finally put his nephew to rest, he didn't want to be a part of the landscape anymore, so he took the feathers off the bird and placed them on his body, and called out to the spirit people to take him to the skies, and then he ended up becoming the glossy ibis. And then down south we have the Nungaparinga, which means the women's river, and the internal organs of the women is represented in the shape of the river itself. Nanu, he was the person who named all the areas along the Adelaide Plains, and he sits up in Murray Alta, and his face is shown to those who are ready to see him when you find him in the rock face. And then we've got the Tanda being the kangaroo, being Adelaide, Gardi being the emu of North Adelaide. Those two animals are obviously the Australian crest animals, and so Adelaide itself is known as Bamba Bambaya, the conference area, and where different nations from all our First Nations peoples came to Adelaide. The Kaurna Shield is represented there because Victoria Square is actually shaped in the shape of the Kaurna Shield. And then you've got my father represented here as Tjilbruki, and which means the old man of the sea, and here he is in the canoe on the ocean there. Me, Kamatbi, I'm here, that means the impatient one, and so I'm known as the impatient one. And Gudja Damara is represented here because Vicki Cousins was the one that has helped us take this program of possum skin cloak making to not only the Kaurna people, but all those other nations of people, of children that have come from Emmanuel, Pembroke, Portside and Wiltshire schools. And obviously our good friends at Cabana have been great people in filming and documenting this program, so which is yeah, wonderful. So it's and this is a piece that is our gift to them for their time coming along and like I said, being a part of this project itself. So that's why we've got the message stick to signify that connections that we've made.